I'm doing this video. I had to rerun a new COM2 cable. Our bumpers got fried, all the boards, and our primary patch panel. But I had to put had to run a whole new line straight through. Just had a lot of damage from a lightning strike. But I'm just resecuring these cables up. And I thought I'd give a tip. I don't know if some people have done this. Some of the installers do this when they first put the system in. But we got these cables here that are hanging kind of loose. I'm going to go ahead and secure them to this cable, or to this support beam across here. And now I'm going to cross it the other way, and I'll take you in and show you what I did when I'm crossing it with zip ties. So what I did, I just crossed both the lines there so that they'll hold that wire and that cable up and support it. And now you can see with these wires supported up here up top. I'll go ahead and trim those. Next step I'm going to do is I'm going to support all these cables that actually go to the Nexgen box. I don't want any of those to sagging and pulling onto those terminal pins. So we're going to connect those all to these cables that I've secured here. And I'm going to lift up on my cables as I secure them to bring some slack up on them so they aren't tugging down when I tie it. And actually secure them to this upper part. There, so all these cables now, they're not pulling straight down anymore. They're actually elevated some. And I even take the next step, and I'm going to do that to the same lower part down here on these main power connection terminals. I'm going to elevate those as well and connect them to this main part as well. So now you should be able to see that on this side, all these cables, they're all just almost pointed straight in. Nothing's tugging down. Same with these upper ones up here. They'll have a lot of slack on them, no pulling straight down. And then we're going to do the ones on this opposite side as well. So now we're on basically the even side of a Nexgen box. And I don't have the main power line coming down that I secured to earlier. So I'm going to go ahead and connect. I have a zip tie. I've got a hole in this back of this machine right here. A hole right here. I'm going to go ahead and run a zip tie through that and come around. Out here. Just to create a loop to tie to. Now I'm going to go ahead and just secure this one first. I see that I've already got a zip tie around it, so I'm just going to run through it and utilize it again. And then I'm going to tie into that zip tie I put on the corner. And now just depending on how high you need to elevate it, that's how much you could pull on this zip tie just to draw it up. And now that I've got this elevated, I'm going to go ahead and attach more of these lines to the side and elevate them as well so they're not hanging. If you don't have tension pulling down on all your terminal wires and pins, then sometimes when you get shorts in the system you can't find them. that's where you got to look. And this just helps you avoid having to look for those problems in those areas. As long as you get to it quick enough, especially in a new installation. These already have a zip tie connected to that bundle that I just did, so I'm just going to bring up these main power terminals. Looks like they need another zip tie around it. And I'll show you again on this one. Got all these terminals, all the wires, or you have nothing pulling down. Make sure everything's nice and straight into your Nexgen box. Got slack on everything, so nothing's gonna be pulling down and actually ruin all those terminals. And that's just a little tip that I got for today.